Hello, you ChiefTV kid you. This is Mr. Loudest, here to describe to you an Ozarks story. An Ozarks story is a traditional ChiefTV broadcast journalism project, so it's got a timeline of somewhere between 2 to 3 minutes. That's how long the video needs to be. An Ozarks story is focusing on celebrating the unique culture here in Southwest Missouri. So whether you're proud of it or not, the Ozarks has a rich heritage, and Missouri and the Ozarks is a pretty darn cool place to be. So we want you to choose a topic or an event to focus on that is absolutely Ozarks. Hopefully you can only find it here. It's going to require you to get a little more comfortable with your surroundings, so do not visit retail stores or restaurants or private locations. We want to focus on things that all people from the Ozarks can enjoy for hopefully not a lot of money. So no restaurants or retail stores. Try to find something unique to the Ozarks. A couple other things to consider. We really want you to, through this project, understand how important the Ozarks is. We've got some really unique people and some unique history here that nobody else in the world can claim. We want you to really branch out of Kickapoo High School, show us what makes us Missourians and people from the Ozarks, not necessarily just Kickapoo. We do expect to see interviews on the screen. We want 3 interviews, hopefully 3 different experts that each complement different parts of this subject. And we also expect to see the reporter on screen using stand-ups and segues, but we also expect to hear the reporter's voice in a voiceover. Just keep that stuff in mind. It's a traditional news story, so normally 3 interviews, lots of B-roll surrounding their stories, and of course voiceovers and stand-ups that connect the story together. Normally you'll be narrating on the voiceovers, so just be aware that a lot of times in an Ozark story, people are tempted to describe what they see is happening on screen. That's only appropriate when we're explaining a process, say, of how something is made. If you go to a crafts fair that's here in the Ozarks, yes, we want you to describe the process of how these crafts are being made, but don't be tempted to just simply narrate what happened at the event. You need to use journalistic, smooth, and clever points. So write a script, take the time, and your video will be a lot better. Some other things to really consider on Ozark's story. Mr. Loudest has lived here his whole life, so he cares a lot about this place. Even if you don't know a ton about the Ozarks, ask around, look in the newspapers and on the internet for regional and weekend events. There's almost always something happening here, so we can find a good story for an Ozarks story. Start digging. Good luck.